show that the function fxy is equal to x sine 1 by x plus y sine by y 1 by y if x into y is not equal to 0, and this is equal to 0 if xy is equal to 0 0, or x into y is equal to 0, x into y is equal to 0. So this is if x into y is not equal to 0, and if this is x into y is equal to 0. So write x into y here, x into y is equal to 0. Is continuous at 0 0. Don't write this here. Is continuous at 0 0, but is not differentiable there. So we have to show the function is continuous at 0 0. Already we show that we observed in the first chapter limit and continuity that how we can show the function is continuous at 0 0 is by using definition. So start with epsilon is greater than 0. We know that the function is continuous at 0 0. When the function is continuous at 0 0, if limit xy tends to 0 0 exists and is equal to f of 0 0. F of 0 0 is 0. So if this limit exists and is equal to 0, then we say the function is continuous at 0 0. Fxy is continuous at 0 0. So how we can show this limit exists and it is equal to 0 by using the definition of limit, that epsilon delta definition. And so we start with epsilon greater than 0 be arbitrary number. Already this problem is solved in the first chapter. Then consider mod fxy minus 0. And what is fxy? Is this x into sine 1 by x plus y into sine 1 by y. And then is less than or equal to mod of x into sine 1 by x plus mod of y into sine 1 by y by using the triangle inequality, that is mod a plus b is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Then mod a into b is equal to mod a into mod b. So is equal to sign here because separate the mod of x and mod of sine 1 by x, mod of y and mod of sine 1 by y. And then mod of sine x and mod of sine 1 by y are less than or equal to 1, because mod sine theta is less than or equal to 4 and mod cos theta is less than or equal to 1 for all theta. So the maximum value of mod sine 1 by x and mod sine 1 by are 1. So substitute that is equal to 1. This is equal to 1 and this is equal to 1. Actually, it is not the value of mod sine 1 by x. That is depend on mod 1, the value of 1 by x. So, but it is largest value or upper limit of mod sin x 1 by x is 1. So substitute the value of this is 1 and this is 1. And so less than or equal to, because it is not equal value. The value of mod sin 1 by x is not equal to 1. It is less than or equal to 1. So we, if we substitute it is equal to 1, then we have the sign less than or equal to. Here is also less than or equal to mod y. And is less than or equal to mod x is less than or equal to root x square plus y square. Mod y is less than root x square plus y square. And therefore, it is 2 times root x square plus y square. Root x square. A plus a is 2a. Okay. And it is less than epsilon. So whenever what? Root x square plus y square is less than epsilon by 2. Shift this to right side. So we have it is less than epsilon by 2 and let it be delta. Say it is delta. And therefore, for every epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta and its value is what? Is equal to in bracket epsilon by 2 greater than 0, such that mod fxy minus 0 is less than epsilon whenever root x square plus y square is less than delta. And this is the definition of limit. And therefore, limit xy tends to 0 0, fxy is 0. And therefore the function is continuous at 0 0, because limit xy tends to 0 0, fxy exists, the limit exists and is equal to 0 means it is equal to f of 0 0, and therefore the function is continuous. Okay, and the second part is what? The second part of the example is we have to show the function fxy is not differentiable at 0 0, at there means at 0 0. And how we can show the function is not not differentiable at 0 0? Use either this necessary condition, that is, if the function is not continuous at ab, then function is not differentiable at ab. So this way is not possible in this example, because the function is actually continuous at 0 0. So we cannot use that the note number this first, that if the function is not continuous, then function is not differentiable. But if we show fx ab, fx 0 0, or either fy 0 0 does not exist, then we also say the function is not differentiable at 0 0. Or either use the definition of the differentiability to show the function is not differentiable at the point 0 0 or at the point ab. So next problem is determine whether the function fxy is equal to mod x plus y square is differentiable at 0 0. So fx 0 0. So what is fx 0 0? Limit h tends to 0, f of h 0 minus f of 0 0 divided by h by using the definition of partial derivative with respect to x at ab is what? Limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h. A plus h, a is 0, so 0 plus h is 0. B is 0, f minus f of ab both are 0 divided by h. So mod h, what is value of f of h 0 is mod h plus 0 square is 0 minus f of 0 0 is 0 divided by h, and limit h tends to 0 mod h by h. This limit does not exist. We know that limit h tends to 0 mod h by h, this limit does not exist because this is one variable function. Now this is one variable, limit of one variable function, and we know that limit h tends to 0 of mod h by h. When this limit exists, if the right hand limit and left hand limit both are same, but what is the right hand limit? As h tends to 0 plus mod h by h is 1, and limit h tends to 0 minus mod h by h is minus 1. That is, left hand limit and right hand limit are not equal, and therefore limit does not exist. Already uh, we observe this problem that limit x tends to 0 mod x by x is this limit does not exist. So we can show the limit of mod x by x as x tends to 0 does not exist. So at the beginning of the chapter, differentiability, here, that is limit x tends to 0 mod x by x, this limit does not exist because limit x tends to 0 plus mod x by x is limit x tends to 0. X tends to 0 please means x is greater than 0, and if x is greater than 0 then value of mod x is itself x, x by x is 1, and limit of 1 is 1. And if x tends to 0 minus, then x is less than 0. If x is less than 0, then mod x is minus x, and minus x by x is minus 1, and limit of minus 1 is minus 1. So right hand limit is plus 1, left hand limit is minus 1, and therefore limit does not exist. This limit x tends to 0 mod x by x does not exist. Like that, limit h tends to 0 mod h by h does not exist, and therefore fx 0 0 does not exist. Therefore, okay, therefore this limit does not exist, and therefore fx 0 0 does not exist. We say that this fx 0 0, when we say fx 0 0 exists, this limit exists. So this fx 0 0 does not exist, and therefore f is not differentiable at 0 0 because of the necessary condition. So what is the necessary condition? This is the necessary condition, and this is the meaning of the necessary condition. If the function is not, if the fx ab does not exist, then function is not differentiable. If ab does not exist, then also function is not differentiable. If f is not continuous at ab, then function is not differentiable. Okay, these are the necessary conditions. So, but when these three conditions are satisfied, that is, suppose function is continuous at AB, fx, AB, and fy both exist, then we cannot say that f is differentiable at AB. These are the necessary condition, not sufficient condition. In some examples, the function is continuous at AB, fx, AB, and fy both exist, but then the function also not differentiable at AB. So we will see some examples of that type, but in this example, the way of showing the function is not differentiable at 0 0 is what? Just show fx 0 0 does not exist, and therefore the function is not differentiable at 0, 0. So the proof of this example remains, this part of the not differentiable is still remaining to prove. Determine whether the function fxy is x cube minus y cube divided by x square plus y square x into x y is not equal to 0, 0 and is equal to 0 is differentiable at 0, 0, is differentiable at 0, 0. So this is the example of differentiability. So how we can show the function is differentiable at AB or 0, 0? Use the definition. So this is the definition that fxy is differentiable at AB if f of a plus h b plus k minus f of AB is expressed in the form h capital A. What is the value of capital A? Fx AB plus k capital B is what? Fy AB plus h phi hk plus psi hk, where phi hk and psi hk limit hk tends to 0, 0 is 0. Okay. So this is the definition of differentiable function at AB, the differentiability of two variable function. If this happen, then we say the function is differentiable at AB. Okay. So we have to show this function is differentiable at AB. This function fxy means we have to express this difference in this form. So what we have to show? We have to show f of we have to show the function is differentiable at 0, 0. That is, substitute a and b as 0 in this example, in this definition. So what is this definition now? F of 0 plus h means f of h 0 plus k means f of hk minus f of 0, 0. If this expressed in the form h fx 0, 0 plus k fy 0, 0 plus h phi hk plus k psi hk, then we say the function is differentiable at 0, 0. So first we will find fx 0, 0 and fy 0, 0. So we will find first fx 0, 0 and fy 0, 0. So fx 0, 0 is what? So the same problem in another form. Determine whether this function is differentiable or show that this function is continuous at 0, 0. Fx 0, 0 and fy 0, 0 both exist, but is not differentiable. Is not differentiable at 0, 0. Okay. So this is this problem. Correct this problem. Determine whether this function is differentiable at 0, 0. Means what? Means what? Either this function is differentiable or not differentiable. We have to show the function is either differentiable or not differentiable. So this function is not differentiable actually. But if I have to show the function is differentiable, then use this definition. Otherwise, if we have to show the function is not differentiable, then there are 4 ways to show the function is not differentiable. What are that 4 ways? This is the first way, that show that the function is not not continuous at that point at AB. Then we say that the function is not differentiable at AB. Or we can show that the function, the fx AB does not exist. Then also the function is not differentiable. Or we can show the fy AB does not exist. Then also the function is not differentiable. These are the 3 ways to show the function is not differentiable. Or we can show the function is not differentiable by using the definition. Okay. So these conditions are necessary. These conditions are necessary, not sufficient. That is, if these conditions are not satisfied, then the function is not differentiable. But if the conditions are satisfied, that is, suppose the function is continuous at AB, fx AB and fy AB both exist, then also the function is not differentiable. And this is the example, that this example justify that the conditions are necessary, not sufficient. That is, this function is continuous at 0, 0, fx 0, 0 and fy 0, 0 both exist. That is, the necessary conditions are satisfied by this function, but still this function is not differentiable at 0, 0. So this example justify that the conditions are necessary, the conditions are not sufficient. That is, in order to show the function is differentiable at some point AB, we cannot say we cannot use that the function is continuous at AB and fx AB and fy AB both exist, therefore the function is differentiable. This is not the way, because the conditions are necessary, not sufficient. So to show the function is differentiable, we cannot use the necessary condition. To show the function is not differentiable, we can use the necessary condition. To show the function is not differentiable, use the necessary conditions. Here we have to show the function is continuous at 0 0. So when the function is continuous at 0 0, how we can show the function is continuous at 0 0? By using the definition of limit. First show the limit exists and is equal to f of 0 0, that is 0. Okay, and that part is for homework. Already this example that this function is continuous at 0 0 solved in the first chapter. That is, use the polar coordinate x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and use the definition of the limit exists. What is the definition? For every epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta greater than 0, such that mod fxy minus 0 is less than epsilon whenever root x square plus y square is less than delta. Okay, so the definition of the function limit at 0 0. Okay, so use that definition. First show the limit exists and then show it is equal to 0, and therefore the function is continuous at 0. Now we have to show fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 both exist. So fx 0 0 is limit x tends to 0. Use the definition of fx ab, the partial derivative with respect to x at ab. Substitute a and b as 0 0. So we have this, and then f of eh 0 by using this definition, eh cube minus 0 cube divided by eh square plus 0 square minus f of 0 0 is 0 by using this definition. So it is h cube by h square is h by h is h by h is 1, and limit of 1, right, is equal to 1 here, right, is equal to 1. So this is fx 0 0. Then fy 0 0 is limit k tends to 0, f of 0 k minus f of 0 0 divided by k, and f of 0 k is what? By using this definition, 0 cube minus k cube divided by 0 square plus k square, that is minus k. Value of this, and f of 0 0 is 0. So minus k by k is minus 1, and limit of minus 1 is itself minus 1. And therefore fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 both exist. So this is the example that in this example the function is continuous, fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 both exist, but still this function is not differentiable at 0 0. So how we can show the function is not differentiable at 0 0? Use the definition. So use the definition. So use the definition to show the function is not differentiable at 0 0. So the proof of this example, actually this is the proof of the previous example, this example that this function x into sine 1 by x plus y into sine by y is not differentiable at 0 0. So how we can show? This function is also this function. For this function, if this function is continuous at 0 0, also fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 both exist, still this function is not differentiable at 0 0. So now the proof of the not differentiable part is here. So fxy is this function, okay, is not differentiable. Now we have to show the function is not differentiable. So fx 0 0 and fy 0 0, find fx does not exist, but fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 does not exist. So this is the proof of this is the another form of the previous example. Then proof of this part, that the function this function is not differentiable at 0 0. So we the proof is by contradiction method. The proof of this function is not differentiable at 0 0 is by contradiction method. That is, assume that the function is this function fxy is differentiable at 0 0, and if the function is differentiable at 0 0 by using definition, what is the definition? This is the definition. What is the definition? fxy is differentiable at 0 0. Then what we have? F of 0 plus h means f of h 0 plus k means k, f of hk minus f of 0 0 expressed in the form h fx 0 0 plus k fy 0 0 plus phi hk plus k into psi hk. So the proof of the function is not differentiable at 0 0 is by contradiction method. I assume that fxy is differentiable at 0 0. And so we have f of 0 plus h plus 0 plus k minus f of 0 0 is equal to h fx 0 0 plus k fy 0 0 plus h phi hk plus k psi hk, where phi and psi, limit of phi and psi is 0. Here write 0 as hk tends to 0, 0. Limit of phi hk and psi hk is 0 as hk tends to 0, 0. So we assume the function is differentiable at 0, 0. We have this by using the definition. And then f of hk minus f of 0, 0 is equal to h. Value of fx 0, 0 is 1 plus 1. Fy 0, 0 is minus 1. H phi hk plus k psi hk. And then f of hk is by using this definition. F of xy is x cube minus y cube divided by x square plus y square. We have h cube minus k cube divided by h square plus k square minus f of 0, 0 is 0. This is given. F of 0, 0 is 0. Is equal to h minus k, h phi hk plus k psi hk. Okay. Then put k is equal to minus h. Then put k is equal to minus h. So what we have, h cube plus minus k minus h cube. Substitute k is minus h. So minus h cube is minus h cube. Minus minus become plus h cube. Minus h square is plus h square. Then here h minus k is minus h, so become plus h. H high h minus h minus k, substitute k as minus h psi h. And this is 2h cube divided by 2h square. And this is equal to h. Okay, next step. This is 2h. Then take h as common from this 3 factor. We have this bracket in the bracket. And then divide by h both sides. We have 1 is equal to 2 plus phi h minus psi h minus h. Taking limit as h tends to 0 of both sides. So limit h tends to 0 of 1, limit h tends to 0 of right side. And the limit of 1 as h tends to 0 is 1 itself 1. Limit of 2 is 2. Limit of phi h minus h is 0 as h tends to 0. And the limit of phi and psi, this function phi and psi tends to 0 as hk tends to 0. And so here is the h tends to 0 and this function is converted to here by substituting k is equal to minus h. It is become single variable function and h tends to 0. That's why the limit of this function is 0, limit of this function is 0. And so we have 1 is equal to 2, which is absurd, which is wrong, which is not true right here, which is contradiction, because 1 is not equal to 2. 1 and 2 are not equal. Okay, and which is contradiction, which is absurd, which is wrong, which is impossible, right? In one sentence. And why this we have, because our assumption is wrong. That is fxy is differentiable at 0, 0 is wrong. Means what? fxy 0, 0 is fxy is not differentiable at 0, 0. Okay, so why we have this absurd sentence, wrong statement? Because our assumption is wrong that function fxy is differentiable at 0, 0. This is wrong. Means what is true? That function fxy is not differentiable at 0, 0. So this is the fourth way to show the function is not differentiable at 0, 0. That is by using definition and contradiction method. Okay, so what are the 4 ways to show the function is not differentiable at AB? Either show the function f is not continuous at AB, or show fx AB does not exist, or show fy AB does not exist. Or the fourth way is what? Use the definition and contradiction method. That is, assume that the function is differentiable at 0, 0 or at AB, and use the definition and obtain the contradiction, obtain the absurd sentence. So there are 4 ways to show the function is not differentiable at the point AB. Either show the function is not continuous, or the partial derivatives fx or fy does not exist, or use the definition and contradiction method. So in some examples, this example is what? In this example, the first way is not possible because the function is continuous at 0, 0. The second way, that fx 0, 0 does not exist, is also not possible in this example because fx 0, 0 exists. The third way, that fy 0, 0 does not exist, is also not possible for this example because fy 0, 0 existed for this example. So first 3 ways are not possible for this example, and so fourth way is what? Use the definition and use the contradiction method to show the function is not differentiable at 0, 0. Okay, so if all the 4 ways are not possible or fails for the example, then the example is of the type differentiable. That function is differentiable. Okay, So to show the function is differentiable, use the definition. There is only one way to show the function is differentiable at the point AB. But there are four ways to show the function is not differentiable at AB. Okay, so we will see the remaining problem in the next lecture. So this problem is now also incomplete, that this function is what, not differentiable at 0 0. So this function is continuous at 0 0, so the first way is not useful. Then find fx 0 0, fx 0 0 and fy 0 0. If both one of them does not exist, then we say the function is not differentiable. If both are exist, then use the definition and contraction method. So the proof of this second part, not differentiable, is still remaining to prove. So the next problem is fxy is equal to root x into y. Show that this function is continuous 0 0. Both partial derivative means fx 0 0 and fy 0 0 both exist at, but fxy is not differentiable at there at 0 0. Okay, so we will show in the next lecture this problem, answer of this problem.